Guys, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to do more jobs with the armholes and sleeves, and you will see it will be fantastic. Come with me. So this is a dress for summer, and the customer doesn't want the sleeves. So we will make this dress as a tank top, and we will make it in a fast way. We are not trying to do the most finished job, but something that looks good and we can do it fast, so we don't need to charge tons of money to the customers. What we are gonna do, we will cut and fold it twice, and then we will make it like that. So my first step is to mark, if I fold it twice, where I should cut, and it will be like that. I will measure all the way around 5/8 of the inch. Here this part, as usual, is a little bit more complicated. So now this is what we have. Now we are ready to sew. Let's go. So this is what I have. I will do it in 2 steps. First, I will fold in this stitch like that, this over this stitch, the seam allowance, like that. The armhole is finished. That won't go out if I do that seam. That's the reason. And then I will stitch. Because this material is so stretchy, when I'm sewing, I try to pull a little bit the material. So when the customer put it on, she will stretch it out so it won't break. So that was my first stitch, see? And now I will fold it again and do my last one. There you go. You see? Looks very similar to the original seam. Okay, I'll do the same at the other sleeve and we are all done. There you go. For this one, the customer bought this dress in a vintage store. The sleeves are a little bit probably too tight for her, and she preferred me to just convert this to a cap sleeve. So in the case of this job, this is a little bit more tricky than the others we've done, because we will have to open, let me remove the tag. We will have to open to make the sleeve double so it looks nicer, and then finish this part with a bias, which is the traditional. Okay, let's start. So we will start for removing the bottom part of the sleeve. won't need that, so I'll put it to manage better my job, because what I'm going to do, I will fold it here and sew it together. That way it's nicer. But before, I will open the other side. You see, some jobs require a little bit more time and patience and dedications than other. So in this point, I will mark it, and then I will try to fold the material from there to there as much as I can, because sometimes you just can't. There, there. There you go. Let's just do it. Take out the ironing board. So I want to go from there to there, right? I will just iron my material from there to there. You see, like if I really wanted a straight, I will make a straight line and iron for the straight line, but if it's a little curve, will be better. So I iron, and then that will be my little cap sleeve, like that. See, and then this one I will finish in a traditional way with a bias tape. I will iron out the other side, and this time I have to be a little bit more careful, because I have to be sure that I'm copy the first side exactly, perfectly the same way. Before I was a little bit more free, but now I have to just to go with exactly the same way. I will iron from here to here. I'll iron the rest. Now that I iron, I will turn in, and then I will pin it, and so with the armhole is like there, to make that part of my sleeve double. This is very tricky, this part, because usually what happens is that the sleeves are made with some kind of ease, and I might be losing the ease. So the best way is just first to mark, make it a little bit bigger than the mark, ease, and then sew. You see? So what I'm going to do now, I will cut it, but a little bit bigger, so I can have the ease of the curve of the sleeve. I'm going like that. I'll do the same the other side. I could have just done a little hem here, but this one will look nicer. Okay, so let's go and sew. So I'm marking before I make the seam for the ease. Now I'm ready to sew both seams together. I'll do that in two steps. First, I'll go with the serge ease. And then after, I will sew exactly where the original seam is, probably just a little bit to the right, less than 1/16. See? Looks beautiful, huh? I just need now to clean this part in a good way. I'll do the other side. So now we have to finish that part. For that I will do a top stitch to make sure that this shape won't change. And then I will take a bias. This one is a little bit too white, but that's the only one I have now. So we will just use it for both sides. I will cut it in half. So what I'm gonna do, I will stitch it here. I will first go and search my sleeve so it's completely clean when it's finished. Just give me 1 sec. So I'm back. I search everything, so you see now it's clean, and I will sew the bias. So I will start probably a little bit up. I'll fold it a little bit so it's clean when it's finished, and I will just have to go like that in the seam. This one doesn't have still the stitch. This is the one that has the stitch. We have to go with the stitch, with the one that has the stitch. So let me go again. I will fold it, go a little bit up with the bias fold. I will just stitch it like that. So I'll go more or less like that. So I will just cut my material. I will fold it. And then what I'm going to do, I will go to do what I did earlier today. I will fold the bias and then I will stitch there like that. So my bias is there, and then I just need to fold, but I will first cut the excess of material because I make it a little bit too wide. Remember, that was the only one I had. You have to be careful. You don't want to cut the original material, right? I just need to stitch it. And it will look like that. See? It's very nice. So let me do the other side. Remember the steps. We will make a stitch here to secure the armhole so it doesn't get distended. Hey guys, so that was all for today. Today we completed 2 jobs. We took one dress and made it tank top style dress, and we took another dress and made the sleeve cap sleeve. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Bye!